All right, so the picture so far is this. The picture of everything that I do so far is this. I've created an individual reservation, right? One object, and somehow different another object. You know, just draw slightly different shape just to show that this is the individual reservation, right? And I have this reference to it in my main, so it creates it and keeps track of it. And there's also this, you know, for the series, I have another reservation and also create it as a separate object. So I have those two references, res ind and res ser. These are two references that I have. So the next thing is that I create a customer, right? So I have customer cust equals new customer. That should be allowed, right? Create new customer and say, hey customer, why don't you add? And it takes reservations. But because individual reservation and series reservation both extend the reservation, they're subclasses of the reservation class. And look at my customer. Look at my customer side by side with the code that I'm writing in my main method right here. I just created individual reservation and reservation series. The add method takes reservation, the guy at the top of the hierarchy. But guess what? It's not a problem. I can still pass the individual reservation here to say take it, and also I can pass the series here as well. Not a problem, because remember, each single one of these guys, let me actually close this and some other things that I don't need. Now, I created a customer class, right? I created a customer class. I have a reference to the customer class. And this customer class right here, I'll draw a different shape for it, assuming that this is like a whole bunch of memory cells, right? So it has this array of references to reservation. And what I do there is that I store this reservation individual reference in this array, and I also then store the series reservation in this array as well. And so this guy refers to this object. So I just constructed a customer and say, hey, add this this reservation, add another reservation, and I pass particular instances of reservation individual, reservation series. But in reality, what comes down here to this method add inside my customer class, it just takes the reservation, which is abstracted version of the reservation, to say we have this class name reservation, and both or all kinds of reservation that we in reality create derive from that class. And so now to demonstrate, now I can say in my customer class right here, I can say public void show reservations, right? Show reservations, and this particular method, what it does, basically starts with index equals 0, which is the beginning index in Java array, and then say for this index, for loop, as long as this index is less than reservation index, which keeps track of all reservations, and I can say index equals index plus 1 on each iteration. And inside this loop, inside this loop, I can write reservations, which is my collection of reservations, index to refer to each individual one, and say print. We can say print ticket. How about that? Something really crazy. Print ticket. So we can refer to individual reservations inside of our array by using this syntax, using index. Remember, this was an array, a collection of reservations. There's total 6 of them reserved, but only twice I stored real references to the real reservations for this particular customers, because I called this add method twice, right? And then I can say print ticket. So now I can say that in my reservation, I can say public void print ticket. And I can also say that this object doesn't do anything, doesn't really print ticket, because this method is abstract. Okay, and as soon as you create your first abstract method, you must also define your class as abstract. It's just a rule. Okay. Now, because the classes that we have been deriving from reservation, a reservation individual and a reservation series, we also must provide implementation for this method, and it's no longer abstract, but it should do something. So we say system dot out dot print say printing individual ticket, right? Something like that, just to kind of keep it realistic. Otherwise, I will just copy and paste this into the series reservation and just say right here, implementation is different. Implementation is different. Print ticket show print series ticket. All right. So let's run this real quick. I know we're running out of time. Let's run this real quick. Run this project. What did I just do? Oh, I never, from my main method, I never called. I cannot just say customer. Oh, how did I define it inside the customer? It was named show reservations. Okay. So customer show reservations, right? And it's just going to print tickets. I should have named it print tickets or whatever. So run it again, right? So it says printing individual ticket and printing series ticket. So as you can see, the trickiest part of it was that I have a collection of reservations which really doesn't say anything about a specific type of reservation. One collection inside the customer class, one type of collection, reservation. But programming language says when you have a hierarchy just like this, when you have one object extending another, I mean class, one class extending another class, this class also extending this class, it's okay to call this method add on my customer and pass different kind of reservations, because every specific kind of reservation is also a kind of reservation that you know, is at the top of the hierarchy. And so therefore inside here I can only use, when I refer to my reservations, I can only call methods which were declared at the top of the hierarchy. And now this has become an abstract class. So this little application demonstrates this part. customer relationship with reservation, and of course runtime calls dispatched to subscription series or individual reservation, as we can see down here when we run it. In reality, we say, hey customer, right? In our main method, we say show reservations, and it iterates through the collection. And what happens is that we indeed invoke specific methods of very specific objects. So that is just a demonstration of that. All right, so that's it for today. To be continued. Think about an idea, and we'll continue on next week.